this part, and you want to win this shield war for the high ground in order to control the point.
Yeah, that's a big thing in this, is being able to win this shield war. And right away, Immortals getting a lot of ground forward. And there, well, Kayun at the moment, he's got that biotic grenade on himself. Agilities was the first one to go down in the fight, though. So Citizen7 are actually, they're ahead. They're finding the kills. Look at Dogman on cleanup crew right here. The trash man, he's just
for Citizen7 to win whatsoever, unless they just use a lot of the meter to really build up the Reinhardt shield, a lot of the shield matrix meter, sorry. And Immortals still holding on to the point here, but Citizen7 putting up a big fight.
Kayun going for the tack visor in the back, now just rushing forward on the point, getting a little bit too aggressive there. He was really trying to come forward. I think he would have been better off just playing back and firing from long range. Agilities has gotten 2 kills here. Grim Realities taking down Prodigies, and Immortals looking to take this point right back as Grim Realities just sitting
position so far in these fights on the point, and Attack Visor will absolutely gut the back line of Citizen7 if they're not careful.
Now Whole Hog leads it forward, and there's going to be Attack Visor in the back from Grim Reality, and he will just do so much damage to all these guys. Mitsu makes his way around finally to try and shut some of that down, but he will get ejected from his own mech, and Agilities takes down Kayun, and the rest of the Immortals players are finding kills. Sippa falls to his death, and it will be all Immortals on this point. And Citizen7's going to have to come back very quickly because they are just a few more seconds.
Grim popping off Attack Visor from that position, making Mitsu fly into a very uncomfortable place to try and shut him down.
Oh, now the Whole Hog is just going to deny Prodigies from getting in. There was one trying to sneak into the drop down, I believe, but they won't be able to do it in time. So Immortals are going any headway. As now Citizen7 looking to work their way back in. Sippa is just getting those shurikens out. And, well, now he's going to have that biotic grenade on himself, so it might be in a little bit of trouble as they are scrapping it out over on this right-hand side. So far, not any kills, but the Earthshatter does come down from Nami as he gets Lina, Kayun, Proteges, all falling here, as well as Dogman. Immortals still very much in control of the point, and Mitsu will get staggered quite a bit here. They're just staring him down. Poor guy. This is gonna be a long stagger. But Protege is trying to come to the rescue. He's like, I got you, buddy.
I don't think that was a good choice.
He tried.
Survived though.
Yeah. Off that cap.
3 ultimates on the side of Immortals are holding onto a nano boost, an Earthshatter, a pulse bomb, actually getting really close to a sound barrier as well. Citizen7 with an Earthshatter, a sound barrier, a graviton, and perhaps a self-destruct coming out here in the next fight. If they can chain those together, they might be able to retake this point.
Now here comes Kayun. He laid that graviton on, and there's self-destruct on top. I don't know how that only got 1. Mitsu did get Verbo. Dogman was able to get Nami, so Citizen7, they might be able to take this one. Proteges went down while he had Earthshatter, which is a little bit unfortunate for the side of Citizen7. Immortals might be able to take stage 2 here as Citizen7 are dropping like flies. It's gonna be all up to Sippa here, really, as he does have Proteges with him, and they do have that. Well, no, he used the Earthshatter already. It seems I thought he still had it, and there will be a self-destruct on the point. Nobody's going to be around to touch it for Citizen7. Immortals are cruising at the moment. They are 2-0 lead on Nepal.
In a similar story for stage 2 from stage 1, roughly 5, but this is the last fight they've got. They've got to take it now and hold it for the rest of the battle if they want to even come close to taking this first map.
Lina very close to getting that nano boost. Self-destruct on in, taking down Sippa. He did get the blizzard off in time before he died, and finally Citizen7 starting to do a little bit of something, but Grim Realities still on the battlefield, and that pulse bomb getting completely eaten by Diva. Immortals are just finding the kills right now. Proteges does take down Grim Reality, but he's gonna have to go get himself on the point here in just a second. They do have a couple around on it. He does take down Agilities. In fact, just swinging that hammer. He was so low on health, though. Verbo was able to finish him off, and Verbo's just delaying, trying to buy a little bit of time for the Immortals guys to get back to this point before Citizen7 is able to cap it off. And Nami is just swinging everywhere that he can, and he, well, they finish it off right there. Immortals looking very solid. So that's gonna stagger Immortals just a little bit, and he's up right now. So he'll be able to meet up Lina, almost up on nano boost already. Same with Ethan.
Yeah, 2 nano boosts is gonna be on the field. Citizen7 backing up here as Nami gets a little bit more space for Immortals. Immortals taking a cap pressure from them, and now Citizen7 getting backed into a corner. That's going to be a tough position to fight out of.
And Kayun already went down self-destruct to zone them a little bit. Nano boost on both Reinhardts. It'll be an Earth Shatter coming in. Hyped is able to clean up on some Proteges, and Sippa using that whole hog. And well, he did get one with it, but that's about all he's going to find as Immortals have players all over that point. They're even going to move forward. They want to stagger Kayun. They pressed all the way up, but that guy's got some wheels on him, so he'll be able to get back and meet up with the rest of his team. But first point to Immortals pretty easily.
Yeah, and Immortals showing that off with work with. That was not enough of an exchange for Citizen7 to slow down Immortals' roll. They will almost guaranteedly lose the second point here, but it is important for them to keep contesting and keep trying to drain that out.
There's going to be the Graviton coming in from Immortals and a self-destruct. There's a lot of ultimates used on both sides right here, but in the end, it's Immortals. It is all Immortals. Kayun using that tack visor. He was only able to get one kill with it as he killed Ethan, but that's not going to be enough to keep Citizen7 in this fight. Look at Pipamitsu. He's trying to play a little bit sneaky, hide on the cart there. He stalled it for a bit, but Immortals still just in cruise control at the moment. 4 minutes and 50 seconds to get to last.
However, Immortals did burn 4. They're still holding on to Nami's Earth Shatter, but that's really it. I mean, Ethan even down Nano Boost. Citizen7 has a self-destruct of their own and a Nano Boost, and they're breaking out Kayun on Bastion.
Hey, it's worth a shot. I mean, I think we actually saw a team do this in the qualifiers. I forget exactly who it was, but it was kind of like a desperation on this map, breaking it out, and again, it worked, but he's got a diva up in his face right now, and he might go down. Yeah, not going to quite work for Citizen7. There are already 2 players down on their side, and Nami got killed from Immortals, but, oh man, they are just breezing through. I mean, what else can you say about it? It is just the Immortals show right here. Citizen7 literally can't do anything to stop them. And I mean, they might get this point with just under 4 minutes remaining in their time bank. They're going to send Proteges in with a Nano Boost. He does have, well, he's going to have an Earth Shatter himself as well, but it's still hyped. He sends in a self-destruct. A big Earth Shatter did come through from Proteges. He's going to have to clean up on all these players that went down. They were able to get 2 off the back of that Earth Shatter, but still, Immortals they still have players on this point, and they're finding kills themselves. Dogman desperately trying to stay alive here. They do have Kayun, Sippa who switched over to Tracer, and he's just delaying on this point as long as they possibly can. Kayun is up on May. If they can get Kayun out there. No, Proteges. He was out there, but he couldn't to work with now. They're gonna have 4 in total, so maybe if they can get in and use these, they will be able to take this first point, but they're only gonna have a minute to do so. Sound barrier to start it off. Let's see what Citizen7 can do. Kayun has that Graviton Surge, which could be a game changer. Sippa using that Dragon Blade, but shut down by an Earth Shatter in the process. And here we go, Sippa able to get 3 in total. This is a start of something for Citizen7 in the Reflect to take down Nami. Something for the Citizen7 fans to cheer for, as they will finally be able to cap off this first point and get that cart moving.
Time to sit down on the ground as well after getting slept in the middle of his Dragon Blade there. But Citizen7, not only did they take it, but they still held on to some of the ultimates while they did, so they're going to be looking even better for the Streets phase than they just were.
Self-destruct comes in to initiate, and from Pipamitsu, and Sippa was the first to go down. Proteges with a massive Earth Shatter, though. He got, I think, 3 or 4 inside of that, and between him and Pipamitsu, they have just killed pretty much everybody on the side of Immortals. In fact, yes, that will be a full team wipe. Finally, Citizen7, they got some momentum going. They're feeling a bit better now, and they will, well, they have to probably win 1 more fight to take this next checkpoint. Will be Immortals starting to work their way back. Kayun very close to another Graviton Surge, which could be enough for them to take this point. As they start to come up, he does have it right now. Oh, he's gonna get hooked in though, does use it, but he falls before he could really follow up, and there's no one else around from Citizen7 to go for the follow-up. Sippa using his Dragon Blade, going into the back, takes down Verbo. He's looking for it a little bit more. There it is, finding Ethan as well. 2 kills for Sippa. Might be enough for them, but no, getting hooked back in by Agilities. Immortals still hold on regardless of anything that Sippa was able to do.
4K.
Which is pretty incredible when you think about it. And, Agilities is looking to open things up for them. Immortals playing pretty far up at the moment. at this forward choke point during the streets. Ethan will give off that nano boost, and Hyped is put to sleep as he does have that nano boost on himself. Earthshatter coming through from Nami. He's going to get a lot of players on the ground and will allow Immortals to just find all sorts of kills onto Citizen7 as they're laying in the streets. And it's time to regroup yet again. Now down to 40 seconds for Citizen7. They will have to make something happen here. They only have about 3 ultimates to work with.
Immortals has 2 of their own. And if Agilities plays his cards right, he's going to bring in a 3rd here in this next fight. Citizen7. They do have some to string together. You are right there, but Immortals probably has enough tools in order to hold it.
See what they can do with it, as it is go time for Citizen7, or they will be done for the day. Self-destruct, Hyped with 2, getting Lina and Pipamitsu encounter self-destruct, but really didn't find anything other than a little bit of zoning for Citizen7. And well, now it may be all said and done. Whole hog popped from Agility's players, dropping like flies from Citizen7. I don't know if there's even anybody around really to touch this card. It's just Caillou, the Graviton was dropped on him, and I don't think there's anybody else left. It's Pipamitsu desperately trying to get back to the cart. He won't get there in time. Immortals in full flow, able to take that. That's series 2-0.